Well, it's been a little while. It's July 3rd, and nothing inspires shooting another video as much as having new plants show up in the yard today. So we're going to take a look at these, which we'll start with the Santa Fe 25, which is looking pretty good. That's a female for sure, been tested. Then we've got this Sour Diesel that was a clone. That one's kind of pretty nice, a little bit stringy. It's going to be spread out in here and flowered in here. Right next to that, we've got one fat cap. And back in the corner there, we've got another fat cap. And two fat caps are going to the lab really soon to see if they're males. And then we'll see what happens with them. So right here is 4. And they're probably one's going to flower inside. Maybe 2, I'm not sure yet, haven't decided. But let's take a look at what outside has to offer. Well, alright, we're going to start with the runts here. This was one of the last seeds I popped. I popped 4. This is a feminized seed from ilovegrowingmarijuana.com. She's late. Everything this year is late, it seems. I tried to get an early start when I got them clones and killed a bunch of seeds. But anyway, this is the runts, and she's going to be right close to the door just to see what she does this year. And we'll take a look at what else comes up. Alright, well, here we go. Out here, against the shed there, we've got a lemongrass from a seeded lemongrass last year. So that's lemongrass plus New York, or on New York, or New Mexico. I mean, New Mexico on fucking lemongrass. That's another seed from the same plant. Here we've got a Sour Diesel, or not a Sour Diesel, Granddaddy Perp, GDP, and another Granddaddy Perp. This one's, Jesus, I bet that's 3.5 feet tall already. Anyway, these 4 are going to be interesting. The one in the back there corner, I bent that over. I was going to walk it over and try to keep it low this year and see what I do with that just for entertainment. I haven't decided exactly what's going to happen with all these. Then over here in the back, the big one there is one of the Sour Diesel clones that I got April 16th or something like that. That started off the season, and I started planting seeds. And then went from getting that clone and starting off the season to all of a sudden, here we have a, fuck, I can't remember what it's called. But these 3 that I'm showing you now just showed up today. So this one should be a GG4. Yeah, Gorilla Glue 4. Really nice roots on all of these. Right there we've got some kind of cherry something. Let's look back there. That's a Kush Mints. And so these ought to be very exciting. I've never grown any of these. They're just, oops, excuse me. Sorry about that. So we've got Gorilla Glue 4, Kush Mints, and then this one here. And I'm just gonna, sorry for my walking, folks. But like I said, nothing inspires a new video more than this stuff here. It's like the magic of growing when shit just shows up. So this is a sour cherry strudel. Honestly, never tried it, never even heard of it. So this might be one of my more interesting ones to grow this year. I can't wait to see what it produces. Can't wait to see what it produces. And we've just gotten to the point where I'm burning my head out here with no cover on my bald spot. So here we go. These are GG4 Kush Mints Sour Strudel. Sour cherry strudel. I'm sorry. Gosh darn it, I'm moving all over today. Sour Diesel. GDP and lemongrass. And GDP and lemongrass. Alright, so that rounds out July 3rd, 2024. With the brand new, what a mess that looks like when I think about it in this fucking picture. Anyway, July 3rd, 2025. My grow with 9 plants outside and 4 inside, and we'll see what happens. I'm actually thinking about putting some out behind the fence there where that little tree is. That's just an invader, so I might just do that too. We'll have to see. Turns out there's a lot of physical labor in this shit for a cripple. Anyway, this is where we stand, July 3rd, 2025, my grow.